Okay, let's talk about the D major chord. Okay, D major is middle finger on the bottom string of the second fret, which is F sharp. Okay, index finger on the third string right above it. Okay, that's note A. And then your ring finger on the second string of the third fret. So you've got two fingers straddling the B string on the second fret, and then your ring finger over here on the second string of the third fret. Now, this is D. Formation for D. Like I mentioned there in the lesson, if you make a claw with your hand, your three middle fingers is going to be in the right configuration to make that D major chord. Now, I feel that the middle finger is key. We want to get the middle finger down. Some people think it's the index finger, and that's fine. I just think it's more expedient, more comfortable for me to concentrate on my middle finger. Now, the other thing I want to mention with this D major chord is we talked about those tall fingers, right? It's really important with the D to really try and get your fingers down perpendicular because we don't want this ring finger to touch the finger above it, which is going to mute that string and negate your index finger, or the one below it, which will negate that F sharp note there. So nice, tall fingers here. And if you notice, if you move your wrist a little bit, you can help yourself. If you move it down, your hand will rock forward a little bit, and it will bring those fingers up straight. If you're up top, if you're up arching your wrist for some reason, or you're letting your elbow fly out, then you're almost certainly going to mute that bottom string with your ring finger. So just kind of keep in mind. All right. So D major, root note for the D major is got to be a D, right? And it's this one here. Remember we talked about this when we talked about chord boxes. There's the root note. So we strum from the fourth string on down. Or if we want to, we can strum from the fifth note on down. Technically, it's not correct, but that's an A. We have an A below it. So if we strum from the fifth string on down, it sounds just fine. But we do want to try and avoid that top string because that doesn't sound good in there. But again, I also mentioned this before. If you wrap your thumb over the top of that, then we've found an F sharp there, and then we can play all six. But don't worry about this right now. Okay, that's the D major chord, and there's just really not much more to say about it. Tall fingers, strum from the fourth or the fifth. Practice getting nice, clear notes. If you're muffling down here, like I'm muffling there, take a look, arch your wrist a little bit. Keep that index finger the same way because we don't want to muffle that A string. Okay, D. That's all there is.